The PDS supply chain optimization, implemented across 31 states, has cut costs, improved timeliness, and reduced carbon emissions by up to 35%. The smart warehouse solution, powered by AI, improves storage efficiency nationwide. And these successes grew from continuous evolution, research and development, field testing, co-creation with the government and with communities. And they've scaled because they work. We're also showcasing 2 brand new AI-enabled solutions, an autonomous mobile robot for real-time warehouse surveillance and monitoring, and a migration management system, which is very important to support migrant populations, families, access social protection wherever they are. And a few months ago, the World Food Programme in India launched the Nourish Next AI for Nutrition hackathon. This was really designed to bring in ideas for last mile nutrition, how to fill certain nutrition gaps at the last mile. And the winners, the 3 winners, young startups, are also showcasing today, and they will receive their awards as part of this event. So to conclude, this exhibition highlights India's global leadership in digital public infrastructure, the UN system's commitment, and a vision of what innovation guided by compassion can achieve. So just to say, WFP remains, of course, committed to supporting India in harnessing new technologies to ensure that we deliver the maximum benefit to the most vulnerable, to leave nobody behind, but also to be able to bring these solutions to other countries around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It's now my honor to welcome Mr. Stefan Preissner, Resident Coordinator, United Nations of India. Thank you.
Dear Honorable Secretary, my dear colleague Elizabeth Four, the head of WFP, Additional Secretary Anita. I think there are several reasons to celebrate today. First of all, I would like to congratulate India for holding this formidable AI summit, but especially for coming together at this very, very important booth that showcases how innovation can increase the efficiency of food distribution. Now let me acknowledge that the Indian public distribution system reaches hundreds of millions of people, I believe 800 million people. So this must be the biggest in the world or among the biggest in the world. And that by itself is already a formidable achievement. But today we celebrate also the partnership between the Department of Food and Public Distribution and UN WFP, our World Food Programme, around the issue of innovation. And what for me as the head of the United Nations is so special is that we are applying innovation and artificial intelligence for the good of the people in an inclusive way to really enhance the efficiency of these massive food distribution systems. I also would like to acknowledge the leadership of India in terms of digital innovations, and I believe that some of the innovations that are shown in this pavilion here can be scaled and can be also showcased for the sake of South-South cooperation, for other countries that can learn from India and its formidable digital innovative spirit. So with that, I thank you all for coming. I think it's an applause for the department, an applause for WFP. Very good to be here, very good to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. With that, we will now move on to the prize distribution ceremony. This is a moment and an honor of mine to recognize those participants whose innovations, dedication, and the thirst for knowledge have stood out from the other entries that we've received across India. Their contributions reflect the spirit of exploration and problem solving that this summit celebrates. So with that, we will move into the segment of distributing the prizes for the quiz competition hosted by DFPD. I will call out the names and I will request our esteemed guests to hand out the certificates one by one. Dipanshu. I'd request you to come up in the order your name is called in. Dipanshu. Start from there. A round of applause, please. Thank you. Vani Sethi, the next awardee. Chirag Goel. Simran Gola, followed by Shivam. Followed by Shivam. Shivam. Kriti Chauhan, followed by Ishika. Ishika and Ritvik Mathur next, please. Aryan Mathur and Rubal Mathur, please. Aryan Mathur and Rubal Mathur, please. Thank you so much. With this, we move into the second segment of our award ceremony. I would now like to invite Mr. Paramjyoti Chattopadhyay, Head of Research and Evidence from World Food Programme India, to introduce the Nourish Next AI for Last Mile Hackathon Awards.
Yeah, thank you, Kaustav, for the introduction. And good afternoon to all the dignitaries gathered here today. It's a privilege to be here. The Nourish Next AI Hackathon, which was organized jointly by WFP India and MeitY, was conceived as a platform to harness the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning to address India's persistent last-mile nutrition challenges, particularly among economically disadvantaged populations. Its objective was to identify innovation, context-specific innovation, solutions capable of driving meaningful behavioral change, improving nutrition awareness, and generating actionable insights for policymakers. The process of the hackathon began with an open call that received around 28 submissions, which were screened by a WFP committee to shortlist 9 eligible proposals, followed by a rigorous evaluation by a 6-member panel chaired by the country director WFP India, along with the representation from MeitY. After a detailed scoring and a final round of in-depth assessments, 3 innovations were selected for showcasing in the India AI Impact Summit 2026. Now I have the privilege of introducing the 3 winners of the AI Hackathon. These are not in particular order, all 3 are winners. The first one is NutriGrow, developed by Udyagyantra.ai. NutriGrow is an AI-powered nutrition traceability and monitoring platform that brings end-to-end visibility to school feeding programs. Using IoT-enabled scanning devices and intelligent analytics, the platform identifies served food items, measures nutritional values in real time, verifies menu compliance, and tracks each student's BMI and growth trends. By transforming every meal into measurable nutrition data, NutriGrow enables tracking nutrition status of children over time. With this, I would request Mr. Sanjeev Chopra, sir, Secretary, DFPD, to kindly present the award to Mr. Ankur Jain, CEO, Udyagantra.ai. Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. The next winner is MAP AI, developed by Revolutionize Private Limited. MAP AI is an AI-powered smartphone-based growth monitoring platform that enables quick, accurate, and scalable child nutrition assessment using a single photograph. The system automatically calculates growth parameters, tracks Z-scores as per the global WHO standards, identifies risks such as undernutrition, and generates personalized nutrition guidance and preferred pathways. Designed for use by caregivers, Anganwadi and Asha workers, schools and health systems, MAP AI replaces expensive equipment and manual measurements with an accessible, tamper-proof, geotag digital monitoring system. With that, I would request Mr. Stefan Presner, United Nations Resident Coordinator India, to kindly represent the award to Ms. Romita Ghosh, Chief Innovation Officer, Revolutionize Private Limited. Thank you, sir. And our last but not the least winner, Neve, developed by Better Lab Digital Solutions Private Limited. Neve is a nutrition intelligence platform that transforms complex nutrition science into simple visual language of food roles. Using voice, photo, and quick meal inputs in multiple Indian languages, Neve instantly shows how a meal contributes to 5 intuitive nutrition roles, such as builders, boosters, protectors, cleaners, and balancers, and offers small practical suggestions to improve balance when needed. By translating nutrition into simple shared language, Neve empowers families to make better everyday food choices, turning routine meals into opportunities for long-term health improvement. With that, I would request Ms. Elizabeth Faur, Representative and Country Director, WFP India, to kindly present the award to Mr. J.P. Mohanty, CEO, Better Lab Digital Solutions. Thank you. With that, I would like to thank all the partners, including Department of Food and Public Distribution and MeitY, jury members and innovators. Congratulations to all the winners again. Your work is truly inspiring. And with that, I will hand it over to Kaustav to take the program forward. Thank you.
With that, we quickly move on to the inauguration of the entire exhibit. So I would request Honorable Secretary, sir, to come to the roto wheel, along with Honorable Ma'am and our esteemed guests, Stefan and Elizabeth. With a click, I would request you to inaugurate the stall. We would like to now conclude with a formal vote of thanks. Sorry, my apologies. We would request Sir to now give us the inauguration and the inauguration speech. I apologize for the mistake. Thank you so much.
So Mr. Stefan Prisner, Ms. Elizabeth Faur, all my colleagues and friends, Actually, as I stand here, it's a great feeling to look around and see what India has done in the last few years in technology and in AI. And my heart fills with pride when I also realize that collectively as a department, we've contributed in some little way to what we've been doing in India in various fields. And usually what one understands of food distribution is a very mundane kind of a field. And one would normally feel that this is something that is not susceptible or amenable to any kind of technology interventions or AI. And having seen what has been achieved by our country, and particularly in the field of food distribution, one realizes that while all these years the department and the government have been focusing on ensuring greater transparency in the operations of the food distribution, what AI has done actually is to add another layer to our operation, and that layer is responsiveness. That layer of responsiveness could not have actually come in the measure that it has come in the recent past had it not been for AI. So if, let's say, if you take a visit, if you just navigate this particular stall, you would find that each stage of our operations, beginning with the procurement to the distribution, procurement to movement to storage to distribution, and finally the states help us in procuring the food grains and also distribution of the food grains to distribute the food subsidy that goes to the states. That also has been made compatible with the use of AI. So while all this effort has happened, we have tried to actually cover the breadth of the operations. As I said, all operations that we are doing, we are trying to now touch. The touchstone is whether AI would be able to assist us in doing the operations better, simpler, more efficient manner, more responsive manner, more transparently. So, and as we find that in most of these criteria that we have, AI is able to assist us. So while we've covered the breadth up till now and covered all the operations of the department, going forward, what we'll be trying is to now look at the depth. How deep can we go now in these operations to find out as to how AI can still make us operate better, make it more responsive, because as the numbers were mentioned, they are mind-boggling. So I think when we tell these numbers to people outside, of course, we already told them to Stefan and to Elizabeth, that 800 million people every month. So we are touching 800 million people every month with our operations and moving 60 million tons of food grains are being moved every year. So it's a humongous operation of logistics, of warehousing, of distribution and procurement. And I think it's been very, very gratifying all these past few years where we've been trying to use AI. And we would like to also thank the World Food Programme being our partners in this entire journey. Many of the initiatives that you see here, we've done in collaboration with World Food Programme. There are some others which also have happened. But we would be very happy in case all of you present here go through the stall, give us your feedback, and maybe we'll, when this kind of a summit happens, of course, the global summit is happening for the first time in the South, in the global South. And I think it's, from the face of it, it seems that it's been quite a good success. As they say, well begun is half done. But I'm sure that as we go along, when the future editions are held, this particular edition of the Global AI Summit will hold a special place. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. With that, we can formally close the session, and I request Mr. Santosh Sinha, CMD, Central Warehousing Corporation, to deliver the vote of thanks, please.
Respected Sanjeev Chopra, sir, Secretary DFPD, Mr. Stephen Prisoner, Country Regional Coordinator UN, Ms. Elizabeth Ford, Country Director WFP, Ms. Anita Karn, Ms. Anita Praveen, Ravindra Agarwal sir, Mr. CMD FCI, distinguished partners, colleagues and esteemed guests. I extend my sincere gratitude for the inauguration of the DFPD WFP Pavilion at the India AI Impact Summit 2026. We deeply appreciate the visionary leadership of Sanjeev Chopra sir, the continued support of the United Nations system, the strong WFP DFPD partnership, and the dedicated efforts of the DFPD in conceptualizing this impactful platform. Congratulations also to the winners of the DFPD AI Impact Quiz Contest and the Nourish Next hackathon for showcasing how AI can advance inclusive growth and nutrition outcomes. We also thank all partners, organizers, and participants who made this exhibition a success. AI is a tool for empowerment, strengthening transparency, efficiency, and service delivery and public distribution. With gratitude and renewed commitment, I thank you all for your presence and support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. With that, I would request all our dignitaries to kindly proceed to the room behind, and for a few minutes, we are going to have a guided walkthrough. Once the chairs are cleared out, we will bring you back in. Thank you.